are live, Las Vegas, the IBS show, International Building Show. We got Chris, the Outdoor Project Podcast, Jeff Felko from Rochester Landscape, all the way from Rochester, New York. First morning, we're about to have at it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, the Outdoor Project Podcast. We're here with Sawyer, the son of Mario Romano.
Yes, sir. How's it going, guys?
I have a good product here, beautiful product, very unique. What type of applications are they using for this product?
Yeah, so we do all different types of applications, you know, especially on a residential side. You know, we can do anything from fireplaces to water features to showers. So there's really unlimited, you know, use in terms of the applications that we can use it for. So
now your outdoor living spaces, where are you seeing guys using this? Like architects speccing this, where are you using outdoor bars, water features?
Yeah, so super popular. You know, anything with water running over it is awesome. You can do like a barbecue area, a lot of different, you know, options to go outside.
What about the textures itself? Like something like this compared to this, is it something that the architect would design itself, or do you guys bring these type of textures to the surface and say, hey, these are our options, this is what you have to choose from?
No, great question. So we have about 150 standard line designs. So you could either pick one, you know, right away, or we can do custom as well. So the customization is really special. So an architect can come to us with an idea, you know, with a concept, and we can kind of take that and develop it. We could technically do anything, you know, with the design. So
now I noticed a lot of these colors are a little bit light color. Explain to this. This is kind of new, right?
Yeah, this is a brand new color. So this is the Provence New Wood. So it gives kind of like a wood tone to it. We have like maybe 30 colors you can pick from. So any of the Korean colors.
And I think the very interesting part of this, if you see here, this is backlit.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, can you do this with all the colors? It's just specific to the white.
100%. So we have RGB backlit. Just the white can illuminate, but you can change the color behind. So it is flexible. You have a color wheel and you can dial all the colors through, but only the white will illuminate.
What is behind this? Is it just like LED tape lighting, or what is, you know, what's illuminating behind
Yeah,
it?
so we do LED strip lights. And we do an LED strip light every 5 inches behind it.
Yep.
And then we have our surface kind of stand off from that. And it gives it a nice diffusion, nice even light, nice even glow.
I like this too. You're getting kind of a brick effect. How do these go together? So if you're doing a continuous brick, how do they all fit together?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. So this is what's special is our puzzle technology. So we're able to kind of hide the joint within the groove.
Wow.
And then you get inconspicuous seams. So that's kind of how it joins together. We're able to puzzle in any direction. And yeah, it's about a 30-second. And it's super tight. This is not even bonded. You know, we would go on site and put some adhesive and bond that. It would just disappear.
What about a square foot price? And I know it kind of varies, but what's a basic square foot price on something like this for all the contractors that want to use it? So how to price it in their project?
We're always gonna have special contractor pricing, but normally it starts around $50 a square foot in the white. Colors can be a little bit more than that, and then if you want to illuminate it, we're starting at around $90. And that includes all the lighting equipment that you would need, and you know all the install support with that as well. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is your dad teaching you the business?
Of course he is. Yeah, every day. Yeah. So.
Is he gonna hand this thing down to you?
Well, we'll see. He's not stopping anytime soon. So. Yeah.
Pretty amazing project.
Yeah.
We got Mario Romano, MR walls. Something new for everybody, I think, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm here with Emily at the Old Castle booth. Interested in some of the stuff you guys were showing off here.
So right here we have all of our Belgard pavers. Belgard's one of the industry leaders for hardscapes and pavers. And we have got a full display back there with all of their art forms, some other color options. Down here we have our Moisture Shield composite decking with Cool Deck. So this is patented for Old Castle and Moisture Shield, 35% cooler than any other composite on the market.
Is this something new that you guys are just getting into?
It's been around for maybe 3 to 4 years. Composite decking has come a long way. Used to be dealing with the uncapped product, now everybody's moving to a capped product. One of the biggest things you run into with that is heat issues, right? So decks can get up to 150 degrees in the summer, which if you're walking on it, your pets are walking on it, your kids, it's a nightmare, right?
Okay, yep.
So while other brands will get up to about 140, 150 degrees during the summertime, ours is gonna stay closer to 100.
Do you have a lot of colors to offer with this, or is it just a few?
Yeah, so this is our Meridian line. We offer 3 cool deck colors and 1 non-cool deck color.
Okay.
The non-cool deck colors are a little bit darker and perfect for picture framing, as you can see here.
It's nice being able to integrate the decking with the concrete. You'll start seeing that a lot more, especially with the AstroTurf.
The AstroTurf, yep, pavers, and then one big thing that we've got over back here is our clipstone. So rather than building it hand by hand, brick by brick, this is a clipstone product, makes it way easy for installation, and obviously looks fantastic.
So this is a hanging system. Is this all mounted with screws, or is this a nail?
It's going to clip in.
Also, you probably have a lot of different cuts available in this too, right?
Yeah, they got a few different options, full catalog between Echelon and Belgard. We've got something for everybody.
Well, you guys got a great booth here. Thank you for taking the time with us.
Of course, yeah. It's fun.
What's this one called? It's a little bit bigger than the smaller one?
Yeah, for sure. This is the Gosney Dome. Comes in this bone color or that olive green. We also have the rock box too, which we'll get into in a minute. These guys right here, this is a dual fuel oven, so it runs on propane. You could also do natural gas, or you could do wood fire in there as well. So it's super versatile. It'll get to 1,000 degrees. So we're cooking pizzas in 60 to 90 seconds, or tossing a cast iron with like some steak, seafood, chicken wing, roasted veggies, you know.
The nice thing I like about it more than the functionality of it is the aesthetics of it.
So this is a ceramic powder coat, stainless steel, fully wrapped in ceramic and natural stone, and then another layer of stainless steel. So the build quality of this is built to a commercial standpoint. So a lot of restaurants and catering companies and food trucks and stuff use our ovens because of that quality.
I think the look of it kind of draws the attention.
Absolutely.
And the pizza obviously
Yeah.
cooking, you know what I mean? That draws the attention too. But for me, the aesthetics is beautiful. That's
Yep.
what I like about it too.
Yeah, you could toss this on your outdoor counter. There's four rubber feet down here, so it won't scratch anything. Or we have that stand over there that you could put it on, so it puts it up at that perfect height.
What's the weight of a unit like this?
It's about 150 pounds.
So easy.
Easy
Two guys.
easy to move, comes right out of the box, and good to go from there.
What size pizza can we cook on this large one?
You can do up to like 14 to 15 inch pizzas,
And how long does that take to cook one pizza?
60 to 90 seconds.
60 to
so.
90 seconds. Hey, there's no Chicago pizza here, man. No taking an hour to cook a pizza. We got 60, 90 seconds. That's
Flame
it.
on. So this is the rock box, the smaller, more portable oven. Comes with the peel in the box. This guy has just these stainless steel legs that pop out, fold up. Then you take your propane burner here. There's usually a hose on it. We just disconnected. Pop it right on. You're good to go.
It's pretty amazing. What size pizza are you cooking on this?
Usually it's a 14-inch opening, so 12-inch pizzas.
Same thing, 60 to 90 seconds.
Doing personal pies in 60 to 90 seconds.
What's the difference between the texture of this and that? What is this, like a silicone?
Yeah, so this one is it's wrapped in that stainless steel and ceramic, super thick bottom stone, which retains the heat but diverts it back into the oven. But it's also a silicone jacket. So it's actually like a safe touch feature. So when this baby's cranking at 950 degrees, somebody touches it, you won't sear your hand.
How do you manage the heat on both of these units?
This one has the propane dial on the right there, so you can turn her up and down. Or your wood fire, you add or subtract wood, get that fire going or get it down to ambers. This guy has that dial in the back for the propane, so you can dial it up or down.
So it's pretty easy to manage.
Yeah.
Now, besides these two units, what about all the accessories you guys carry?
Yeah, for sure. We have all the key pizza accessories, pizza peels, turning peels, slicing utensils, serving trays, pretty much endless.
Now, in the box, what do these units come with?
This guy comes with the pizza peel in the box and the propane burner. The dome just comes kind of a la carte, just
A la
itself.
carte.
Yeah.
And then all of this is sold separately?
Yes.
I love these units, the Outdoor Project Podcast, Gozney Pizza Ovens. Vote right here.
Here with Jason from Empire. We're here at the show looking at some new products. As a contractor, it's always important for us to try and educate ourselves on what's new and up and coming. But education's a key for us. We got something here that actually won Best of Show. It's a big unit, 320,000 BTUs, right?
Yep, this one's 350,000 BTUs.
350.
But I love this concept, and I think you're gonna like it too. It's all stainless steel construction. We give it a lifetime warranty on it. You can see we get great flame height, a lot of activity, and a lot of motion. Normally when people go to gas fire pits, and you've probably heard this, geez, Jeff, it looks beautiful, I really like it, but it doesn't look like a wood fire. We're kind of missing that piece. We've gained the convenience, but it doesn't look so great. So they've really done a nice job giving us an active flame, a lot of color, a lot of motion. But what I love about it is it's got just an awesome electronic ignition. A lot of customers want to go with electronic ignition because they're concerned about safety. They don't want to lean over something that's putting out raw gas and try to light it with a match, especially with the wind blowing at them. So they want to be able to stand back and say, Alexa, turn on my fire pit.
Yeah,
or from their phone, toggle a button. The challenge with our industry is gas fire pits and the electronics have not been really reliable. A year, 2 years, they have special covers and all sorts of provisions you need to do or take to keep your warranty active. With this system, they actually don't want you to cover it at all. They don't even make a cover.
That's great, because that's one of the things we always worry about is water getting into the ports and then having to worry about trying to blow them out every spring. So tell me how this is designed where I don't have to worry about that for my client.
The tubes are all MIG welded together, but they actually have a drain port or a weep hole in the bottom.
Look at that, guys.
So as this brings, water will collect in here. We're never going to stop that, especially where you and I live. We probably have 4 feet of snow at home right now.
Right, northeast climate.
Yeah, so as that melts, it's going to fill this burner, and that's okay. This weep hole in the bottom is going to allow that to drain as that water melts.
That right there is a key feature for us. That's one of the things that we do find problematic with some burners, is not having the ability to have them be self-draining. And what you said, that they recommend this not even be covered. They'd like to actually see it open, so that's fantastic.
So I love it from that standpoint, and that saves cost. Anytime you don't have to add a cover. The other thing that's unique is this uses a hot surface ignition system. So we've all had sparkers on our grills or sparkers on our fire pits, and once that rusts and corrodes, we lose that spark.
It's done.
So this has a hot surface ignition system. You flip your switch, power goes to your transformer, knocks it down to 24 volts. This will begin to glow, opens up the gas valve, this lights it, and that little sensor on the left-hand side senses if the flame goes out. So if the fire goes out, it shuts it off safely. We don't have to worry about any fuel. This is the smallest at about 65,000 BTUs, and it's around a 10 to 12 inch footprint. The one that we're burning here next to us with these awesome birch logs is actually 350,000 BTUs, and that's about a 29-inch footprint.
Right. So another new product, fairly new product, Fire Garden linear burner. Once again, we're talking about
it's all electronic.
Yep.
24-volt system.
Wire it to a transformer.
And it's super simple. You can light it from your Alexa, from your phone, or even a wall switch.
And it's going to come in what sizes?
So we have a 36-inch here with us at the show.
Yep.
They also make it in a 60-inch, and they make an 8-foot burner. What I like about it, I call it a cartridge. When you open up that box, you get everything you need. You get the fire pit, you've got the burner in there, it's got supporting legs on the bottom if you choose to go that route. It's got a nice 3/4-inch coping or a lip that you can set on top of your fire pit. From being an installer and being out in the field, it's how do I get this fire pit at the right height? How do I hold the burner in place? It's all factored in here. I mean, the quality speaks for itself when you look at the gauge of that glass and how well built it is.
In self-draining again, we talked about?
No cover needed.
No cover needed.
Comes with a 3/8 or 3/4-inch whistle-free flex line with it. It's just a complete package, which I love. I open up a box, I've got everything I need, I can pick my media, and that's it.
Let's talk about the vessel itself that contains the burner.
So that's a new product. It's going to be launched around June of this year. It's going to be available in 2 colors. This will be a dark pewter. There's going to be a lighter color as well. It's all aluminum. It's all powder coated. There'll be 3 lengths. There'll be a 3-foot, a 5-foot, and an 8-foot, which is what we're showing here.
Obviously to accommodate the different size burners.
So for that person that wants to set it on a deck, needs to get the project done quickly, maybe they don't like stone. They don't want that look. They want something a little more contemporary.
Give us the concept behind this design. I know it's fairly new for you. For me, I'm really excited to see it because it certainly lends itself to what I'm getting more of a demand for. Everybody is wanting more of a contemporary look, a little bit cleaner, simpler, nice, sleek lines, and this is definitely hitting it. As far as when I first saw it, I was like, this is a home run for me to be able to kind of at least implement into my designs in that contemporary aspect.
This Prism setup is fantastic. We're showing it with 5 units married together, but you could certainly do 1 or 2 or 3. You can mix and match so you can vary your heights from your 12-inch tall, 18, 36, 30. Alter your heights.
4 different sizes.
But what's cool about it is the flame is actually adjusted. These are all the same burners. You'll see maybe a bit taller flame on the lower because we're getting the reflection off the back. And I know we can't see it so much from the other side, but you're getting all that reflection from this side, which is what we're going for. So your eye's kind of drawn all over.
Yeah, I like it because it really showcases not just the flame height's almost kind of dictated by the size of the vessel, which is fantastic.
You're probably not noticing, but there is a light LED system around the base.
I didn't actually. I'm sure that'd be a nice feature at night.
So shadow a little bit on the deck and illuminate the ground. A lot of times when you look at a fire feature, it's really bright and your eyes will dilate.
Yep.
You turn and walk away, you can't see where you're going.
Yep.
So that light setup just casts a little bit of light on the ground for effect and for safety.
And how many BTUs are the burners?
We're doing 65,000 BTUs in each burner.
Right, so you could actually, someone really wanted to kind of put on that kind of showcase, or even in a commercial application at a restaurant or a hotel, and it's not a lot of BTUs to add up all together as far as, you know, a line or a gas source, so that's important. So,
and it's using that same fire garden burner, so no need to cover it. We don't have to worry about drainage. It's just
same ignition system.
Same ignition system,
same
one transformer.
Same self-draining, one transformer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fantastic. What a great concept. I'm glad to see that we've got that innovation coming into new products. It makes it so much easier for us. It's an easy sell because once we educate ourselves, we can educate our consumers.
All right, we're here with another pop-up podcast. I'm here with Gord Salt, aka Wood Bully.
That's correct.
Thanks for stopping by to talk to us, man. How's the show been for you so far?
Show has been busy. It's been cold and dry and hot at the same time. We must have shaken and introduced ourselves to 50 different brands while we were here, and that's the whole purpose to come. Meeting a lot of people we usually only see on the internet, getting to see them in person for the first time, and yes, a lot of walking.
Yeah.
And then a lot of late nights because, you know, we have the day at the show, and then we have brand dinners, and then we have brand after dinners, and back to the show. And that seems to be the theme of the Vegas shows.
So you started as a carpenter,
That's
and
correct.
now you transitioned into an entrepreneur. How has that transition been?
Very, very long story, and I can't tell you the whole thing, but I started as a carpenter. My uncle offered me an opportunity to work under the table for about $7 an hour building fences when I was about 15. Went to school for accounting, thinking that business was where it was at, and not realizing that accounting and business are not the same thing. Left the accounting school, went back to construction, did a little bit of commercial construction, and then I went in after that to deck building as a foreman, so away from the fences right into the deck building. You know, climbed the ladder from foreman to project manager, and then eventually realized after being a project manager for a while that there's actually more money in this industry than I thought, and I'll give it a shot doing it myself.
And that you have the skill sets to go on your own and
Apparently,
do it.
yes. I found out as I was going that, hey, I'm actually pretty good at doing this. So yeah, I was gonna say we started the company with nothing. I had $0, 0 cents, no debt, no credit, no investors, no grants, no nothing. We just did it one job at a time, used deposits to buy tools, used my last pay stub to finance the truck, and just kind of started the whole thing with $0 and built it to $1 million in about 14 months. We're now going into our 5th year of business.
5th year, so
Yeah.
it's taken a little bit of time, but you're
Yes.
starting to get into a comfortable spot.
We're in a comfortable spot now, and mixing with the social media aspect, the company has changed dramatically over the last couple of years because our media company is taking up a lot of my time, which is good because it is where I want to spend my time, but we still do enjoy the construction side. So we've kind of scaled the construction back and scaled the media forward, and now we've kind of married the companies together. I would definitely choose TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube right now. TikTok, I was pretty much the first carpenter to be on TikTok. I don't know if that's for sure, but I noticed there was no one else doing it because when I started TikTok, it was really fresh and it was just a lot of like younger people dancing and stuff like that. And
Yep.
at the time, I just started my brand and I was just putting it everywhere, getting the @WoodBully, making sure I had it. And I put up a couple of my Instagram videos and they blew up instantly.
Wow.
And then I just kept doing it, and we grew to 200,000 followers on TikTok pretty quickly, even though my content probably wasn't that great. But I don't think that TikTok is still growing at that rate, so it's hard to say what I would tell somebody in 2023 to go forward with, because 2022 was Facebook, 2021 was TikTok. 2023 might be YouTube, and I'm feeling like it is because now the way that they're pumping the shorts out on YouTube, it seems like YouTube is the place to be for promoting your business for 2023. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm putting my focus. I'm putting a little bit of focus on Snapchat because we hear the algorithms are changing, but it's hard to say.
So you're obviously doing all the recording while you're on the jobs. Does this slow down the whole project in itself? In efficiency, I would say.
At the stage that we're at, yes, tremendously.
Yeah.
But the media side is a revenue stream in itself, so it balances out. But getting started is going to be tough. I wouldn't give somebody the advice to do exactly what I did because I had to eat it. Me working by myself, I had to just keep working so I could make the content and deliver the product to the client. The position we're at now, if we didn't have social media balancing with the construction company, the amount of time we spent filming content, the construction company would lose money. It wouldn't make a profit.
Yeah.
Right? But the social media aspect is also a separate business in itself. So the two tied together become a very profitable business. Now, getting there is the hard part. So it's going to require require a lot of work before you see any return from it. So for us, it took about 5 years of posting before we even started to take off.
It's not going to happen quick. You're not going to see a transition in months.
No.
It takes years, just like any real company.
Yeah.
Well, Gord, thanks for coming today.
You know, Sensenig's Landscape Supply, we sell a lot of warming trend product, and here we have it right here. I really want to get this man, a contractor, his opinion on this product here, because we sell a lot of it. I know you guys don't sell it in Oregon. We got a brass burner here. This is 60,000 BTUs. Gives a nice campfire flame. Just want your opinion on.
Here's my opinion. Back where I come from, I have to sell a 3-foot burner because the wind's blowing to achieve this desired result.
Right.
And so for me, I was like, I need to see this product. Realistically, I want Joey to tell me more about it besides the 60,000 BTUs, but more about how I can get this product, how it comes to me, and how we hook it up.
Yep.
Does this require a gas company or do your guys install it themselves?
So this one here comes with propane or natural gas.
Okay.
It comes with a conversion kit with a shut-off valve. As a contractor, if you're not a licensed plumber,
Right.
you really need to get a gas guy or
Yep.
whatever.
We have to do that in Oregon no matter what.
Yes.
So, I mean, that is what it is. So they will understand how to install this type of product?
Yes,
Hands down.
yes.
Is it the same? Screw it on the bottom of the plate?
Yep, that's
Send
it. Yep. it's
How
a
do you
plate.
light it?
Could be match lit.
Okay.
Or an electronic ignition. You probably get those burners in Oregon, right? That it
They're
looks
long.
like candlesticks. you
Yeah,
know
they're
what I mean?
little. They're little. They're
Yeah.
tiny. They're tiny.
So you have a burner here that's like 9-inch by 9-inch,
hot.
and all this heat that is putting it out, it gives a campfire flame. That's why we sell this product.
Hey, I mean, realistically, I'd probably need to know what this is and how much it costs.
Sensenig's Landscape Supply, something like this here with the total package,
Yeah, I wanna
with the
know
plate
that.
and everything, probably right around $1,000.
Here with Harper from Blaze.
So this is one of our new products for 2023. It's our pizza oven, but for me, I'm really going to speak to more of an outdoor oven that you can do pizza and other things in.
So to keep it consistent throughout our entire Blaze line, we've continued the SRL technology. So it is a very high tech, no one else has this type of technology. So it's the SRL technology, which is sexy red light technology. So no one else has that. However, if for some reason the homeowner, your contractor, the purchaser does not like our technology, which we would find horrible, we do offer light options that they can change it out on their time. So we offer that they can buy them aftermarket. We offer them in a blue, clear, and an amber, so they can still customize it if they bought some other line that the lighting was different. Much like on your grills and the rest of our products, they're easy to change. It's just popping off your knob. There's a flathead screw, unscrew it, and you just plug your LED in.
What are these other buttons that you have to offer?
So on your
here?
control panel, you'll have 2 buttons here. There's a side to the side. So your top button controls your interior lights, so your halogens, which are similar to what's in your ovens in your home.
Yep.
The bottom button is going to control the turntable. That way, if you're going to do something with the baking, you don't have to use your turntable, you can turn it off.
I think that's nice too. You're starting to see
Yep.
that more often. It just cooks the pizza a lot more
Yeah,
even.
It keeps it
compared
even.
to having
it
to
keeps
constantly
it
rotate,
correct.
right?
You're not having to rotate it, and you're keeping your heat and that ambient heat consistent. Because we know opening and closing is going to change those temperatures, so this is another way that we can keep that temperature at what we need it to be. And then your final button is here to the side, and that's what's going to control your lighting and going to control your panel. We've had questions in the past, from an electrical standpoint. This runs off similar to what we've done through the rest of the line on that one transformer. So all you need is your basic 110 outlet, and you're good to go.
So if you're cooking on this bad boy all day and you go up to touch it, is this going to be hot on the outside?
So due to your venting here, you're going to have some temps. The front door, you will not. So what we've done is we made sure that this was double insulated, similar to what you have in your home. So there will be no heat transfer from the interior of your grill to your handle, so all this will be cool to the touch. Some of the other accessories that we're looking to do is a tubular smoke tube, if you will. That way it can fit smaller into the side of it, so that we are prototyping. So that could be a potential new accessory that we'll be able to add as well.
And thanks for your time.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
one.
coming in.